is the lump of clay that Remington's friend gave him, not this one specifically. Okay, and you can see that the Bronco Buster is all made of clay. This thing holding it up is called an armature, okay, and we'll see one down there, so that it doesn't fall over. When it's done like that, at that point, Remington gives it to the foundry. Okay, there's no point in him going through that whole process. He created it. And then the foundry puts a cast around it. I like to say the simplest thing is like plaster of Paris, although it's not that, but that's sort of the idea. Then when you take it apart, you can see here that you have the two sides. And what you do then is it's opened up. You close it. There are two ways of doing this. And from the top, you pour in hot wax and you sort of swish it around so it adheres to the sides. And it's about, an eighth to a quarter of an inch thickness. So when that dries, when the wax dries, you take it apart again, and that's what you end up with. You can see here, this was swished around the side. You can see the thickness of it, or the thinness, I guess, of it. And then this is what the whole thing, it's in wax. Now, at this point, Remington really likes this point because then he can make little changes. So when it's at this point, the foundry calls him in because this is where he will okay it before it gets poured. And here he can flip the tail one way if he doesn't like it. He can fix the muscles. Maybe the mustache fell off and he can fix that. Okay, this is that point. When he is happy with it, then I believe he puts his signature on it, right? No? All right, I won't go into that. I don't know about that normally anyway. Okay, then the foundry puts another, what I would just call cast around this wax. The inside, where it's hollow, then is stuffed with very, very fine granules that are sort of really heat resistant. So it's stuffed in there. The outside has got a mold around it.
Because I used to do this. So.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I should have let you
No,
do
no, no,
this.
you're doing great. But you forgot the spruce. You had to do the spruce and wax as well at this point.
In the
before
way,
even
okay.
encase it.
Yeah. Okay, that's right. Although usually I try to be really simple and not do that. I sort of talk about them there, but okay.
Yeah, because that's how.
That's how.
That's why. Then you don't have to explain that.
Okay.
Okay, continue.
Let me just in my simple way. All right.
All right.
Sorry. Anyway, it's heated, and there are openings, and the wax melts. That's why it's called the lost wax process.
Burns off.
Okay, the wax burns off, and so therefore it's hollow. And then where it is hollow, where the wax burned off, that is where the bronze gets poured, and that sort of becomes it. As you can see here, okay, the bronze. This is what a bronze
ingot.
Yeah.
Listen, add on to it if I'm not being very
you're
clear.
doing good.
I'm trying to be very, very simple at this point. Okay, you can learn more about it. But anyway, that horse, and you can see the air has to be pushed out everywhere. You can see inside what that very fine granule material is like, and that of course has to be taken out.